Hi, it's Stacie Tatera-Milwaukee Medium. It's Monday, December the 19th, and we're going to do your weekly Oracle card reading. This week starts a lot of different stuff. For many, Hanukkah is beginning. For those of us who celebrate Christmas, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is this coming weekend. So these cards, this reading will cover all of that. And then also tomorrow, Mercury retrograde starts, and Wednesday is the winter solstice. So lots of good things going on in terms of activities this week. It is definitely the season of light, celebration season for sure. I wanted to do my reading in my home in front of our Christmas tree to make it a little bit more festive for us. So I'm using the Mermaids, or Magical Mermaid and Dolphin deck. This deck really called out to me to use today. I did want to just make a few comments as we go into this week. Again, wishing many of you happy holidays, regardless of what you celebrate. And then also with Mercury retrograde, Mercury is, when it goes retrograde, it basically is spinning in reverse. And for many of us, what that means is that some stuff from the past, emotionally, or any issues we haven't quite resolved yet, tend to resurface during that time. The other thing you'll notice is communication. Communication, when I worked in the corporate sector, I always knew when Mercury was in retrograde. I had issues with my computer, my phone, communications with people. I was in sales for a very long time. So you just could tell that things were a little amiss. But what I would encourage all of us to do is to just be aware that Mercury is in retrograde and focus on communication and making sure you're being really clear about what it is you want to say to other people, as well as how you're communicating to yourself. Communication is so important, as you know, and this is just a really good time to make sure that your intentions and what you're saying is very clear and that you're coming from that space of good intention, which we should really do all the time. Winter solstice is another celebration. If you're in the Milwaukee area, we're doing a winter solstice circle on Wednesday. My business partner, Natalie Benoit, will be doing that on Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock. InspirationWellnessGroup.com if you have an interest in attending. And we're also on Meetup. So we're going to wait for this last card to pop up. Lots of great things. It is, if you're in the Midwest, it is bitter cold. I don't even want to leave my house today, but I do because I have to go run a few errands and work this evening. But if you are in a place that's cold, please do take care to keep warm, and also be mindful of your animals too, because they get chilly when they have to go outside. So there's our last card. Okay, so our first card is a new dawn. Very interesting. The worst is now behind you. A positive new experiences are on the horizon. I really can't think of a better way to start the week than with this card. We are wrapping up a cycle. We're wrapping up a 10-year cycle. We're wrapping up 2016. This card is perfect. A new dawn, new beginnings, new opportunities. And in that process, the angels are supporting you. Your guides are supporting you. God is supporting you. So really just a beautiful card as we start this week. Some of you may even felt a shift within yourself because of the work. If you've been doing your work, your emotional work, your purging of sorts, like we've talked before in the past about taking your emotional garbage out to make room for new light opportunities to come in. And if you're doing that, it makes such a big difference, and you feel yourself shift. You feel better, you feel lighter. But again, this card just really telling you a new dawn is on the horizon. It's coming. Stay positive. Don't quit before the miracle. Self-employment, another great card. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So if you have been thinking about making a career change in 2017, Spirit is really telling you to go for it. If you've been contemplating starting a new job, a new business run by yourself, which I did this year, the card is telling you you can do this. Just make the leap, make the jump. I have some people in my mind that I'm thinking about have just been, what do I do now? I want to do more of my spiritual work. I want to start my own business. This card is telling you, in combination with this card, people, now is the time to do it. Make the jump. Do not be afraid. Don't let fear stand in the way. You really are very supported. And it's interesting when you look at the card, the mermaid is holding something in the air, almost like, I can do this. The waves are behind her, supporting that flow. And when you trust in that, things will flow well for you. The financial piece of it, the people you need to make things work for you, it will all fall into place. So exciting stuff. And then you're being helped. Really beautiful, beautiful cards. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So again, you can see this little mermaid and dolphin floating on the top of the water, but underneath, this dolphin is kind of guiding them. And it's really kind of makes sense, is this is us. And in our life process, you know, we have support under the current, over top of us, every which direction. So never, ever, ever wonder if you're being supported by spirit, by your loved ones who have passed, because I tell people, when I speak with clients and I do group readings and other types of events, and you know, what's so amazing is that you have legions of support behind you. Literally, it's just unbelievable. And I think Spirit really this week wants us to know new beginnings on the horizon. If you've wanted to take that leap into being self-employed or making that job change, now's the time to do it. You're being supported. You're being helped. So again, just really, we're kind of closing out this year, and these messages are very, what I would say, accurate or right on for the space that we're in terms of the time of year. And then when you talk about, even with this last card, which really kind of flows more into the weekend and Christmas, is that if you do have any kind of issues with family and or friends, and you're going to be gathering with them, this card also speaks to that too, that you have the support around you before you go into someone's home and you're maybe not 100% comfortable, or you just don't know how things are going to go if you've butt heads with a family member, or even if everything's awesome with your family, but you still want that extra support. Ask the angels, ask God to help you in that, because they certainly will give you the help and the support that you need. You're always being helped. That's what's beautiful about all of this. So just a beautiful reading. I want to wish each and every one of you just a blessed holiday season. It's just a beautiful time. Again, stay warm. My hope is to do a reading next Monday. However, I will be out of town visiting family myself. And if I'm a little late next week, I hope to get the angel card reading and one more before the end of the year. So God bless you all. Have a great holiday. Thank you.